Why, hello there. It is I, the Cheesy Cat. And as you can see, we're here in a weird setting right now. Obviously, you've probably seen this before, but I figured this was enough time to talk about a few things, such as why I haven't uploaded a video in a week. I don't know, lots of things to consider, like wanting sleep and living life, and a few other things that are actually technical difficulties with my computer. Just mostly like audio problems and all that. I didn't want anything to sound crappy as well. It was really bad. I'm not even gonna go over that. We're just gonna put that behind us. These next few videos that are coming out are probably gonna be post-commentated due to the problems that I had, and I mean, that is pretty much it. Either way, I bring you a update video, and here is something that you guys obviously have watched. Sorry for the bright colors. Oh my god, it's disorienting. We can skip ahead, to be honest. Let's go. Alrighty, so obviously we have here presenting the Switch, blah 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 blah. Very awesome system, I can say. Either way, I'm mostly excited for this. Obviously, March 3rd is the release date. You can probably hear the other person very slightly over me, but I'm talking pretty loud, so you're not going to be able to realize what they're saying. But I mean, go on Nintendo's YouTube channel, get that video, blah 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 blah. It's too easy. It's too easy. So anyways, prices, blah blah blah. We can skip all of that. Obviously, since you guys saw this, I'm just going to talk over basically the game here. It's 1-2 switch, blah blah blah, you already know it. So either way, yeah, I don't know, there's just so many games that are possible with this system, but there's really only a few that I saw. I guess I kind of want to get this game, but not really. It's not a game that I can stream or anything. I'd have to have like a camera to have people to play with, because you can't stream just a blank screen. I mean, if you know how the game works, there's no screen to look at. You look at your friend or whoever you're going against, and yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, this is just a cool little thing they had for the first game of the video presentation. Supposed to be like kind of like party game, but obviously you're not looking at a screen, so I think it's a cool idea, but not really interested in this game in particular. Maybe just to like play with friends when they're over or something like that. Just something silly. Bring around, especially with bringing it around with you, only having 3 hours. I guess that's not that bad as far as time goes. Yeah, the battery is 3 hours. I mean, obviously I carry around a bunch of battery packs with me, so that's going to be no problem with me. So yeah, that's that game. We can move on now. Yeah, the cringe. And here, I'm just going to skip over this silliness right here. Yeah, look at that. Look at the memes. But no, this is another game that they introduced. Obviously, ARMS, if you haven't seen the video, you should probably watch it by now. I know it's an hour long, but please do. Now, this is a game I'm kind of interested in, but it just doesn't beat hype for Splatoon like it did for the first Splatoon, I mean. But now second Splatoon's coming out, and yeah, everyone's hyped for it, but I don't know, I might play this game. I don't know, just coughing over the money for it is just something else. You know how all games start out at 60 when they're brand new, so I don't know, it's really cool looking, so. But the only thing is, it just reminds me of Wii Sports Boxing, just with stretchy arms. I don't know. So yeah, it's another cool game. If you guys want me to play it, let me know, and I can probably just invest in that real quick. But I obviously we're getting to the bit of a weird point here. Either way, you control with the 2 Joy-Con, obviously, and it's kind of fighting game-ish, but you're like shooting at a opponent far away, so I guess shooter. I don't know. It's new, it's different, and not exactly different, new, I guess. The concept is different, of course. So it's pretty cool. The other characters look pretty awesome. If you guys want me to consider it, I pretty much will. We'll see what happens. I don't know, maybe we can get some cam stuff in there so we can have the cringe happen. So yeah, let's skip to the next one. The memes switch. They just keep using the joke, guys. So anyways, here we go. We have the new Splatoon coming out. Let's look at all this in its glorious greatness. Here we are. The squids, they have hairdos, they have pants. We have a lot of stuff going on here. So anyways, yeah, we got a few new maps here and there. That's also a new map. Basically how the squids look. There's a weapon in there that they eventually talk about. And another cool thing here, how snipers can save their charge and swim around with it. Of course, the dualies, which you've probably already seen. Please don't replace the dual squelchers. And rollers, when jumping, shoot a straight line of ink instead of just horizontal flicks. So yeah, you want to control your jumps there and whatnot, unless you're really trying to kill. But yeah, basically it here. We got a bunch of specials that they come out with. Some missiles, a weird bomb launcher, this thing that shoots basically through the whole map. Rain Cloud, they don't have a name for that released yet, I don't think. And this is the jetpack one, and that is the last one that they introduced. Kind of just an explosion that kills everything nearby. And yeah, Splatoon 2, obviously I am going to play this. That is just too obvious. Oh, and this is also very cringy if you guys want to watch it. Poor guy, but no, it's the models that they have there are actually pretty darn cool. I can agree with that. Well, yeah, obviously we got Splatoon 2 coming up. You're gonna want to go to the next area. Well, area. What am I saying? Next game if you want to play with all the new people. But yeah, skip forward. We got a little bit of box art kind of thing. Splatoon versus Splatoon 2. So we're looking more fresh than ever. And we're going to skip over to another one. So yeah, pretty awesome, huh? Let's see here. What's another game? Oh, of course. How could I forget this? Just kind of jumping around here. So yeah, another game that I'm interested in. Mario. But I mean, this is just extra stuff to talk about. Mario stuff. It's just so that this world is like 10 times huger than any other Mario sandbox game. I guess Super Mario Sunshine had some pretty huge places, but look at this. Jumping down from the top of a building, jeez. And then that'll take you to a different world, basically. And it looks really, really nice, personally. I mean, the quality probably isn't as good here, because first of all, I have to downscale to 720p, because I use free video editing software, and obviously my, actually, I don't know. The video says 1080p, but it doesn't look like it to me. At least I'm not sure. Either way, lots of cool stuff here. Mostly notable things are the new trick that Mario has gotten, apparently from Bowser. Why isn't it popping up yet? I know it's somewhere around here. Come on! Oh my gosh, look at how huge this is. Cool places. Vines are back, and here we go. This is what I'm talking about. The spinning hat trick thing. See, I don't know. It's weird, but I guess it's some gimmick that they can use. But yeah, you can kind of jump on it. Writing things is apparently the thing you have to do, the thing to do lately, because everything's just about writing stuff. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. But yep, that's basically the newest game. Oh, and some new monsters, and yeah, definitely new monsters. You're gonna see a bunch of actually crazier looking things. Look, it's like a mechanical wiggler. But either way, if you haven't seen the video, this one's Super Mario Odyssey. Yep, obviously something that I'm interested in. You're gonna want to keep posted for that because that comes into holiday, so a game I will definitely play, and you guys can definitely watch. Right. Either way, next one. Alrighty, I kind of drop in the middle here. When I first looked at this, I was just like, what game is this? But then I saw the like giant moving monster thing, and it was just like, oh no, it can't be. It cannot be. And then when I really thought about it, I'm pretty sure I knew what it was. I knew what it was before I even realized what it was. But yeah, look, got some Nopon people there. That's gonna give it away, obviously. That is so gonna give it away. But so far this game looks great. I mean, it's kind of taking some terms into the JRPG level of game. But I mean, I guess that's kind of what it is supposed to be. Got a big tree there. Pretty sure that's supposed to be like the Great Tree in Xenoblade Chronicles. But either ways, if you haven't known already, this also gives it away. This is Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Wondering if it's like a sequel to the first Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade X was not at all a sequel, but more like just a spiritual successor, I guess. I mean, same concept and all. Hating on basically xenophobes everywhere, but like, that's basically it for this one. This is a game I am definitely so hyped for. I don't know what to say, but they didn't give any release date information, so it's kind of going to be, you'll find out as you come along. So yep, we're going to get on to the next one. Actually, I don't even know why I paused here, because the next video is another game that I'm interested in playing for you guys. I know I own the Fire Emblem, what is it? Fire Emblem and the Shin Megami Tensei. There we go. Gosh, dyslexic. Either way, here we go. We have the Fire Emblem. All the Falchions pass along the years and whatnot. Either way, obviously, you guys should know what this is if you're into this game, and that's obvious music. That's a Fire Emblem game. That is the Fire Emblem, called Fire Emblem Warriors, I believe, even though obviously there's no English name there. But that is another game I am excited for. We're gonna keep on going to our next stuff, just trying to get in stuff that you guys will probably like. So yeah, let's go on to next. And lastly, and obviously, the game that comes out with the system, along with the other few. Obviously gonna play this on my channel when it comes out. Should be getting the system release day, but this part of it should give me enough time to explain myself. So yeah, I just wanted to get all of that out of the way. Just talk about some games that I want to play on the channel, some stuff for you guys to look forward to. I mean, it's not old games, so new games is gonna encourage me to play, keep that daily video updates going on, and maybe try to cut. Well, I guess I could play Splatoon alongside. It's not really that hard to make Splatoon videos. It's just that I have so much trouble with audio issues with my microphone and the game, and it just wasn't matching up. And none of the free software is able to help me. And I am not having a good time with money right now, so I don't know if I should start some kind of account like Patreon or something, but I don't really want to do that stuff. I make money, it's just not enough to support this on a free basis. Now I can do the videos, but it takes heck a lot of time to actually make them with the free software when it messes up or does something silly. Like, I can't do post commentary either, apparently, with Lightworks. So maybe I have to like reinstall it. Just crazy stuff. That's just part of why the whole week of no videos happened. You know, I'm promising daily video updates, but things happen. So I hope you guys can forgive me and just appreciate how awesome this game looks so far. I'm gonna have it all in its glory on March 3rd, which is not that far off. By the time we just turn around, it's gonna be right there, and next thing you know, we're playing the Switch. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stream, sadly, because my schedule is like butt backwards. So, I mean, hopefully we can get something out here. Maybe I'll just like release a set of videos on release date, or maybe just one video and then a set of videos, or maybe just one huge video of the introduction. I don't know, plans. So yes, and poor Zelda here, that cries so pitiful, it's so sad. But yes, this game looks, with this video they hyped it up very much, so the excitement is building. We are getting Falco in this mess, and lastly, I mean, it's a Zelda game, so we gotta save the princess, get into here, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, that is it. That's pretty much the last game in this presentation, so I mean, there's just so much to be excited for. So many games, things like that. We're going to actually fall back to this right here. Just a final kind of like conclusion video where they do everything. But anyways, I hope you guys like watching this. I mean, it's not as exciting as some of my other games. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still alive. I'm going to be picking up back the schedule of a video of a day, or at least trying for the most part. I kind of just have to delete and re-download everything for my computer because everything is just not working the way it first started out, and it's making everything take 5 times longer, so I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to just reset everything, reinsert my videos, well I guess re-upload my videos into the program, and hopefully the reset fixes it so I can make it 10 times easier again. I don't know what happened between now and the beginning, but we should be good. So either way, there's lots of hype on here. That's how the Joy-Con looks separated, 2 people can play. It's also another cool thing about this system. Yeah, just so much things, and the games look pretty good, so I mean, not much to complain about. We are running here. I'm going to be getting the Switch on release date as long as everything goes well, so you guys shouldn't have to worry about waiting for that to happen. And Splatoon comes out in the summer, so I mean, that's pretty much all you can do with that. So yeah, we come to the end of the video. I hope you guys like listening to me talk about future stuff, even though you probably thought it's boring, whatever, I don't know. So yeah, basically like it if you like it. If you want me to talk about anything more in depth, let me know in the comments and I'll most likely do a video about it. I'm already starting to make some Splatoon videos on, well, on Splatoon 2 in particular. Just planning some weird competitive stuff and all that. Well, I mean, depends on when they start releasing the stages, but for the most part, it's gonna be what I researched from videos and comments only and stuff like that. But there's actually quite a bit of content out there that you can pretty much remember what the map, the Reef, which is the first map that they let people play on in the Treehouse demo, I think it was. I'm pretty sure that was the only map they had. I don't know if they had any other ones, but the Reef is one of the new maps that have a release name. Everything else is pretty much tentative names, which means they're not really done yet, but they're getting close to that point. Either way, that just about wraps it up. Like I said, comment if you want me to go into depth about any other game, and I will. And if there's a game that you saw that's related to a previous game that you want me to play, I can also do that too. So I mean, keep the suggestions flowing. And the final thing to talk about is subscribing. Obviously, if you don't subscribe now, at least when you see me again, when this beautiful system comes out, you will subscribe to me, because I will be playing almost every popular game that's on there when I get the chance. It might not be at release for some games, but definitely at release for Zelda, definitely at release for Splatoon, definitely at release for Super Mario Odyssey. And those are just going to be right on full coverage games and stuff like that. Well, I mean, Legend of Zelda, I guess, will be mostly blind full coverage, but you'll see how I play. The way I play on my videos will be authentically how I play in my own games and play. So yeah, obviously we're jumping blind into this, so no guides or nothing out for me to just be like, oh, we go into this secret and we're done. No, we're going to be struggling just like any other. So pretty much it. So I hope if you do subscribe to me, you stick along and watch the Nintendo Switch games that I play, starting with Zelda. Of course, we're gonna go through that whole game. There's a huge world. It's almost like Xenoblade, kind of, but not exactly. Speaking of Xenoblade, that's another game to expect, but obviously we don't have a release date. But I mean, if this isn't enough for you to subscribe, then I don't know what is. Maybe there's someone else who's already gonna play the game and you'll watch them instead. That's fine too, but I would appreciate it if you watched mine. And either way, this is just about it. This is the Cheesy Cat, and I will see you in the next video.